NBA sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
And he'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
51's Mike.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First down.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Chris Carson, the Seahawks.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He'll run, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be design runs as well as his scrambles.
Man up, D. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Bang out, bam.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kenny Clark able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
2nd down.
To try again after the sack. Wilson, he finds his man, the tight end Olsen, and all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
4-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Watch the run. 51's 95.
Here's Carson. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Mike 51. Watch the slant.
From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. I got you.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
To DK Metcalf.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Good. Makes the score Seahawks 7, Packers nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Mike, Mike 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Here we go, D.
To throw is Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
Blue 58. 54. Mike 54. Let's go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check 30. 54. Watch 54. Here we go.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And Adams has it complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Two 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Inside. Mike 50. Mike 50. Mike 50. I'm trying to collect. Mike 50. Mike 50. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Mike 50.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
88.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he'll look for Adams again. This time he's got him. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Blue 58. 50. Now watch run. Kill.
Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Go to 50. 50's the Mike. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Mike 50.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Bobby Wagner.
Making the the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
Rodgers.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime
I can't
report.
believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On play action, it's Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Check pass.
From the gun, Wilson. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Here we go again.
Operating from the gun, Wilson buying time to his left. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try to keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this 2nd quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him start to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there. And in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And this will be good. Off the right, upright, but he got a favorable bounce, and he gets it to go. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action. Ready for the 3rd quarter. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike.
26.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the
From the 27, Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
At the 5-yard line.
Wilson now. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Myers for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. Got it open there, and it's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Rodgers throwing complete to Valdez-Scantling. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Inside.
Tight to the right. Move. Alert.
Rodgers again now. Caught on the right side by Adams. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
And again, it's Rodgers. Got her man. It's Tanyan complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, we got Mike 50.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Kill, kill, kill.
Check 30.
Check 37.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers are back within a score. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Makes the score Seahawks 20, Packers 14. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
14.
They come up on a first and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one wants to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
Makes the score Packers 21, Seahawks 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
We're going 25 the mic. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
2nd and 10, it's Wilson again. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing again here, Wilson. That completes it again to Metcalf. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, Carson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 30. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
That's what I do. Hey, 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic. Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
2nd down and goal. Wilson. The quick slant caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You better believe it, baby. You better believe.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw, Rodgers. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
4 yards. That's another Packers first down.
Fresno.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw at about the 5. And the Packers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
I'm going to come back to you.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Extra point try now for Crosby. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Makes the score Packers 28, Seahawks 26. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because...
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they take over. They'll set up shop